Hey there, and welcome to the locker room. Matt Parks here, and today's message is walk-on mentality. Walk-on mentality. Guys, I was thinking back to when I was younger, and the most exciting times in middle school and high school was tryouts. We would go out for 3 days strong and just hustle and push and do whatever we could to try to make the basketball team, to try to make the football team. And all I remember is when they'd post up whether or not you made the cut or not. And it also brought me back to one of my favorite childhood movies, the movie Rudy. You guys remember Rudy Rudiger? He was that guy, he was 5'0", he was 100 and nothing, and he had this dream. And his dream was playing for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And he got rejected 3 times trying to get into the school, but finally he got into the school, and you guys know the rest. Rudy, the last game of the season and the last game of his senior year, he gets in and he makes one play and he sacks the quarterback. He sacks the quarterback. The place goes bananas. He's the only guy in Notre Dame history to actually be carted off of the field on his teammates' shoulders in history. The only guy to ever have that happen. And he only played one play in his entire career. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Rudy. Let's talk about that walk-on mentality. You know why Rudy had it? He had to. He didn't have a choice. Rudy was a walk-on. No financial aid, no scholarships. A bunch of people told him he couldn't do it. That's what motivated him. But Rudy had energy. Rudy had passion. Rudy had enthusiasm. And this guy played every single day in practice like it was a game. So that when he made that one tackle, that wasn't luck. He'd been preparing for it for years and years and years. How do we adopt that? That's what I want to do. I want to keep that walk-on mentality. I think there's 2 ways. One, we got to do what he did, and we got to practice like we play. It's impossible to practice at half speed and be expecting to perform at a peak level. You're going to play how you practice. You got to treat practice like these NFL players do in preseason, the last preseason game, the third stringer who gets in the 4th quarter, and they'll do anything to make a play. They'll do anything. They got to make one play, a 20-yard run. They got to get an interception. They got to get a fumble recovery on special teams, because that one play could mean they make the NFL team and sign a contract, or they go home to their hometown and figure out how to sell cars or something. It's that one play. It's that one practice that was not treated like practice. It was treated like every play was the final play. And that's why you make it happen. So 1, we have to practice like we play. The second thing is we have to stay humble. Okay? Bill Gates says success is a lousy teacher. We very rarely learn lessons when we succeed. I mean, I remember in games playing basketball in high school, when we win, man, I wouldn't even care about the game film afterwards. We won. Okay, but in those losses, when we got defeated, we would go through every single play, dissect every single play to see where we dropped the ball. I think we can learn so much from our successes too if we purposely do so. If we purposely pick our successes and look for areas to improve. Because here's the truth, success breeds confidence, but sometimes confidence can breed complacency. And that is the worst thing that could ever happen, is to get complacent. Folks, if we want to take it to another level in business, in life, in finances, in our faith, in our fitness, whatever it is you're trying to do, you have to approach this thing called life with a walk-on mentality. You gotta treat every day like you got another person to prove wrong. You gotta treat every single day like you're a walk-on freshman, like you got a chip on your shoulder, and you have people to just show that it's not about what they think. It's not about what any of the haters say, or people that are doubting you, or people that are negative, people think you're crazy. You got to be the type of person that thinks, yes, I'm an underdog. Yes, I've been picked to be average, but I choose differently. And if we can practice every day like it's game time, if we can stay humble, keep open to being coached, pick the brains of those that are way better than us, that have come before us. That's the stuff we got to do in order for us to live our very best life. That's my message, gang. Thanks so much for watching. God bless you.